like to thank God, the grace of God, virtue of the masters, and the kindness of the transmitter and everybody. So I have a chance to share the topic with you today. All right, last week, could we go through? Just read it.
When others do things not right. 你要解释这边
没有，不要解释了。上礼拜 last week we
You're not going to, right?
no，不是啊，那你念一遍呢、
但是你念的不顺呢、
Why？
那没有 full sentence 啊。
没有关系啦，念一下，拜托一下。
From the beginning?
Just bring a little bit memory 就好了。
When others do things not right, don't assume and speculate, and we should respect everyone. Try to stand in other people's shoes and understand their perspective. Have an understanding heart. Happily help others to return to heaven. Get rid of our ego. More contribution and less expectations. More compliments and less criticisms. More tolerance and less blame. More appreciation and less complaints. Not only should we cherish this affinity, but also fulfill it. Be sincere with our love. Give others confidence, and this is also a form of giving. Spread the sincere love. Buddhas always think of others, so people worship them. But we always think of ourselves, so it's difficult for others to be close to us.
等，我们上礼拜是这个还没讲完吗？来，对，上礼拜讲到这边 ，OK。So spreading this sincere love, it's just like a Buddha. So sometimes when we see people like have some hardship or tough life, or so sad, and then you try to comfort them, and then sometimes it's just people will be better, feel better, right? So, for example, our Harley teacher did say, when some people complain, I'm so ugly, nobody likes me. And then when we say, yes, you're so ugly, you should kill yourself. Right? Then that helped that people to suicide. So we will take the back credit. All right? Make sense? Does it make sense? Make sense? Okay. So we instead of say something negative, we should say something positive to people. Always encourage people. All right? So anybody can hear me? All right? All right. So next one. Buddha always think of others, so people worship them. Even 1,000 years ago, long time ago, people still worship them. Why? Yeah, they always think about us. Like a Lady Buddha, she will help us when we call her. My own mother was in coma for the whole week. Right? She had a bronchitis, and she did not treat that. She did not like to take a medicine, so it's become chronic bronchitis. And later on, she coughed every day, and then the doctor say you need a surgery. But my mother did not want to. She did not want to go through that surgery and have a painful life. So she chose to cough every day. And later on, she was in coma for the whole week. And she told me, Lady Buddha, when she was in coma, and Lady Buddha came in, she wore the long gown, the dress, very beautiful, and she used the branch, put the water on her body, and she woke up. Right? So my own mother told me, Lady Buddha did save her. She woke up from the coma. Right? So Buddha always try to help people when we need her. So Buddha always thinking about us. But us, when do we think about other people? Right? We all think about ourselves. That's why Buddha allow people worship them, but us, I don't ask people to worship us, but at least we should reach out our hand to help people too. Right? Okay? All right. So for some people, they keep blindly complain and conflict with others. They don't get along with other people. Right? So this is almost the end of the chapter and of the era. So Buddha said, our holy teacher said, we should nurture our virtues. Right? Everybody was from heaven, and we all supposed to be very virtual person. But when we come to earth, we don't know we were from heaven. So the way we talk or the way we behave is just not fit the heaven's requirement. We like money, we like a position, those kind of things. So it's totally different from Buddha. That's why we have to pick a Buddha who do you like the best, right? Which Buddha? Jesus, no matter Jesus, Muhammad, or Buddha. Just learn from them and do it, right? The most important thing, we have to respect our parents, because heaven view the filial piety the most important thing, right? So, all right. So we should not complain. The environment is no good, and whoever doing something we don't like it. We need a broad, very broad, very wide, very broad-minded. All right. So we should always accept other people, not try to wait on people to accept us. Okay. So that's very totally different. That's the virtues. Next page. All right. So for this is everything the teacher or holy teacher said. Okay. So what should we insist in our lifetime? We should have the mutual tolerance. Okay. Mutual forgiveness. Mutual treat each other with broad-minded. All right. Don't pick on little things. When we see other people not doing good, sometimes we're just not so happy. But is that necessary? Because the teacher, Buddha say, when we go to heaven, sometimes we say, hey, we don't want to see the people when he or she is in the temple, I don't want to be there. Okay? Teacher said, think about it. When we go to heaven, we don't like this one, we don't like that one. How do we fit in there? So everybody whoever go to heaven, all right, and they all love each other. They don't distinguish you and me at all, right? They are so kind and nice, right? When we read, I suggest that we should read the Visitation more. It's real. It's not just the storybook. Because in the Visitation book, a lot of people, when they go to heaven, they say, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, on the earth, I did not treat you so well. I say something, I did something wrong. Please forgive me. Hopefully, we don't have the chance to say something like that. So that's why we need to cultivate on the earth. Because the future position, how does heaven judge? It judges whatever we are doing on the earth, right? So we got to cultivate very well, not have the wrongdoing, so to mess up our path, all right? Next one, when others argue with us, so what do we do when people argue with us? Can we share? Danny, anybody argue with you? Oh, you're so popular, nobody argue with you? How lucky. Anybody want to share?
Listen.
Just listen?
Listen and self-reflect.
Oh, wow. You cultivate so well. Anybody else want to share with us? What happens when people argue with us? You like to share with us?
Well, I may argue back. Or present my opinions and thoughts.
Yeah. Right.
As to why I may feel this way.
Mm-hmm. So it's not very easy. Everybody agree with us, right? Or we agree with anybody else, right? Everybody else. So when our teacher said, when others argue with us, think he is my friend. That is why he talked that way. And also it gives him the room for improvement, okay? Or otherwise think about why he treat me like this. It must be the karma, right? Previous life, maybe I treat him very bad. So if we have that kind of thought, then we'll avoid some karma in between. All right? It's not so easy, right? Especially the same family, right? The couple. Or kids and the parents. Sometimes there's an argument, right? But how we judge who is right, who is wrong? It's according to our Buddha nature. Whatever fit the heaven's way, that's right. If not does not fit the heaven way, that's bad. Right? For example, the kids say, I want to bring my boyfriend to my house. What do? My friend does not have a job. He want to live in the house. You say yes or no? It's got to fit the heaven's standard, right? If it does not fit the standard, then we should not do that. Okay? All right. When we try to spread the Tao, right? I know a lot of Taoist members go to the park and trying to know the people, right? They are so kind that they want to save people, right? So that's so many ways to help people. Some people might need a financial help, right? And some people need the clothing and the food. So is it important to give people those things? Like after the earthquake? Yes, it does, right? They are, right? But this just temporary help, right? Most important thing, we want to help people to go to heaven, right? So the only way to go to permanent heaven is to receive Tao, right? So it's totally different, right? So we are all so lucky. We all receive Tao, so we have the chance to become a Buddha. We have a chance to go to the permanent heaven. Okay? So it's hard to talk to people we don't know at all, right? But we have a lot of Taoist members. They are so kind. So teacher said we got to have a thick skin, right? Thick skin, because we think about we want to save their spirit. So we will not care about ourselves. We will go ahead and talk to them. All right? Okay. All right. Next one. Do not look at the shortcoming of others. Look at the good quality of others. So our holy teacher say everybody has the good side. So that's the way we learn from them. Even the little kids, they say something with wisdom, we have to take it. Okay? And old people, they say something don't make sense, we should not take it. That does not mean all people will be always very wise than the kids. No. Okay? So we got to have the wisdom to look at what is right, what is wrong. Right? Next one. Do not use our own personal likes and dislike to look at a person. This is unfair treatment. Okay? I like somebody, Mei-Ling, so I treat her especially good. I don't like Christine, I treat her very bad. So that's not right. All right? In the temple, we got everybody's equal. All right? Even they have some responsibility from heaven, but regardless the title, everybody should be equal. The true nature is equal. All right? Nobody's higher than anybody, but still we have the regulation we have to follow. All right? So, all right. So, why we cannot use like and dislike? because that's not come from the true nature, right? That's just the 世心, recognize heart. It's not the original true nature, right? Next one, right? Unable to convince. When we cannot convince people to receive Tao. Anybody has this kind of experience?
Yes.
Do you like to share? What do you do if you try to convince, try to explain Tao's in the person keeps saying no, and then what do you do?
Try another time.
Try another time. All right. Teacher says when we are unable to convince others, do not blame the affinity. Say, oh, this guy does not have affinity with Buddha. All right. So no, he is the Buddha. He or she is the Buddha already. Everybody is a Buddha. Just the matter of the time. The right moments they will come in and go for it. Right? Yes, you were so lucky. You just pick up the phone call. Do you have a 9:30 class? I want to be there. Yes, sure. You are welcome. Remember that? When you came, right? Right?
Yes.
So lucky, right? Yeah. So I have to go this path, the way to go to permanent heaven. All right? Okay, and bring your friends. We all have to do that. All right? Because this is the way to go to permanent heaven. All right? Next one. 你都怎么跟我的不一样? Oh, okay. We have to get along with others, so we must put down our status or titles. All right? Some people, in the company, they might be a CEO or manager. All right? But when they come to temple, they have to put down their title. They still offer to wipe the hands, still start from beginning. Because in temple, we go to heaven, there's no such thing. Oh, you are PhD, you are higher than anybody else. No. You are CEO, you are higher than anybody else. No. Everybody equal. What does matter? Filial piety and the virtues. That matter. Right? So we have to put down our status or titles. Even we have the title from heaven, still have to put down it. And we got to very harmony and get on with other people. All right. And our teacher said sometimes people like to blame on other people or scold at other people. Teacher said unless we are more than 100, all right. Otherwise, we don't have a right to scold at anybody or blame on anybody at all. Right? Okay. The next sentence is so good. Who want to read it? Could you read it?
Sure, the
Please?
first one?
No, the second one. We accept those.
So we accept those who do wrong, but who do not blindly follow their wrong ways.
All of them.
We tolerate others' insults, but not because we fear them. We do not announce others' wrongdoing, but when we cover up others' wrongdoings, it is not to enable further wrongdoings. Helping others isn't to enable them to be lazy. We tell others to let go. It is not to say they should give up.
Makes sense, right? It's very important because sometimes we don't know how far we should go, right? So, the first one, we accept those who do wrong, right? Because just like a Buddha, our teacher, when we do wrong, we do something wrong, but when they come, do they blame on us? Right? Scold at us? No, never, right? So we have to learn from Buddha, all right? But when people do wrong, we should not blindly follow them, right? So how do we judge wrong or right? Again, it's heaven's standard. Whatever match the true nature is right. Whatever not match the true nature is wrong. Right? So we should not encourage people's wrong way. They're doing something wrong, we still encourage them. No, that's very wrong. Right? And when people insult us, we tolerate, but not because we fear of them. No, we just want a harmony. That's all. Right? And we do not announce others' wrongdoing. Right? Instead, we should cover up others' wrongdoing. But it does not mean we should enable their wrongdoing again. That's wrong, right? So sometimes in a meeting, people like to keep silence. All right? But teacher did say, in a meeting, if something goes wrong, if nobody say the right thing, that thought environment will go toward the wrong way also. So when right time, we should say the right thing too. Cannot keep silence. That's not right. All right? All right, we're helping others, but not enable them to be lazy. All right, that's very important. All right? Okay, we tell others to let go, but they should not give up, right? Let go, just let go something not necessary, not helping us to become a Buddha. So we should let go those things, right? Okay, next one. All right. Well, some people, they just like to complain, right? They keep complaining. So if we keep complaining, then this earth will become a bitter sea. But if we praise others, encourage people, and this earth will become a heaven, right? So it's very easy. We all create the environment to become a heaven, not a bitter sea. So should not give each other the hard time at all. All right, we should, treat each other like a brother and sister. That's heavens will be very happy to see us to do that. All right? All right. So often assure others and encourage others. All right? When we keep denying others, then others will become lack of confidence. Even in a family, if we always discourage our kids, then they will not have a positive way of thinking or talking. The kids always learn from the parents. Whatever they behave, a lot of times they really copy, mimic from the parents. Right? So we are the model of our kids, so we got to behave ourselves too. Right? Okay. The next one. So our mission is to spread the Tao to others. If we wish others to be happy, we must first understand what the definition of happiness. We should feel how happy we are. That's the way to spread the Tao to others. All right? So, very important. Okay? All right. To get along with others is to forgive. And should not blindly ask others to cooperate with us. When people does not fit whatever we say, they have a disagreement. We kind of angry, right? That should not be like that, right? So we should cultivate ourselves first in order to influence others people, right? So if we keep asking other people to do our way, then people is not going to listen and do it, right? Still can hear very well. It's hard to. It's not New Year, so why they do the dragon thing? Oh. 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 All right. So sometimes we see some people, they are so sad and the heart is so heavy, and that's the signal they want people to help. All right. So people will approach that person and try to treat him good. But for some people, if they are fake, they try to fake it, try to treat the person good, but in deep of the heart, it's not. Teacher said that signal will come across too. One day that person will know you are not really treating him so well. Okay, people can sense and can receive the signal too, right? So sometimes we can cheat for one moment, but not always. So this is our teacher said. How teacher even teach us a method. Next one, it's called reading hearts, right? Teacher say if we care people others more, right? We take care of them. Naturally, they will tell us what they need. All right, they will come to us for help. All right, so you don't need to ask them; they will tell you. All right, so we don't need to learn, how to become 他心通, reading other people's mind. You don't need to. You just very have loving heart and take care of people. That's the reading heart, right? So, in other words, we stand on others' shoes. So, people we take care of people, and people will take care of us too. All right. Next one. Do not feel ourselves is so incredible. All right. So elegant. We are always the best. Everybody has to listen to me. No. Instead, we have to respect others. Right? We have to treat them like a Buddha too. Buddha treats everybody like a Buddha. Only the ordinary people treat other people, ordinary people. So that's why we cannot become a Buddha. Right? Buddha always treats others like a Buddha. And when we treat people like a Buddha, then we don't have to worry. Okay? Next one. So when we get along with people, sometimes we don't get along because why? With the heart of suspicious or mutual hostility. All right. So that is not necessary. All right. So if we can help other people and take care about other people, like in the family, we respect our kids, even they are very young age. In the temple too, the kids we respect them because we know that all the Buddha nature are equal. All right. So we will not like in a high position and all the other people to do things for us. That's not necessary. Our teacher says if we do this way, there's no gap, generation gap at all. In the house, we respect our kids so much. We respect them as a Buddha, so there's no generation gap. Okay? All right. So our teacher asked, do you like to become a volunteer? What kind of volunteer we supposed to do? To make people happy and to get out from the bitter sea. How? We got to be kind. Two kinds of volunteer. We have got to be kind and retrieve other people's painful life. How? Bring them to receive the Tao, so their spirit can go to the permanent heaven. Okay? So, do we like to become a volunteer? Yes. Sure, we are, right? We all do, right? Yeah, a lot of people need help, so it's such a good path to heaven. So, So we cannot hide it, right? All right. Okay. So the first thing we have to ask ourselves, okay, not to look at other people how they are doing. We should ask how we are doing. All right? We should repair ourselves first. So we should not we should learn from Buddha. Should not distinguish you and me, right? So or him, everybody's equal. Then we will not travel into the painful bitter sea. Now, all right. So when we have the willing to put down our status or title, okay, and we like to become to do the crowns. Crown， 我讲对了哈 ，crown 啊 ，right crown 小丑，crown right? Yes, thank you, Danny. So we always put I down, okay? Then we can touch and influence more people. 哇，他们要求到了，他们下课了。
今天有3个球到。
现在几点了？要下课了吗？哎，香，他们要求到了，所以后续还剩3页，那怎么办？自己读，OK， 自己去读。哎，1 second， 我就把最后一个讲好了。The best way to treat our enemy is to smile. So we do not need to draw a line. So if the guy wants to draw a line, they draw a line. So we need a smiling face. Okay?